The following is a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise. It's Cruise at 6.
A very good evening. It's 6 o'clock. It's Thursday, the 17th of August, and Richard Cross here at the heart of Vision Cruise with another half an hour's worth of the best cruise deals of the day. Now, coming up in the programme today, we're going to be taking you on a Far East Explorer itinerary with Royal Caribbean International, which is a cruise and a stay. We're going 5-star cruising with Princess Cruises with a great half-term holiday offer. We're going to be cruising with premium modern luxury celebrity cruises as we take you around Scandinavia and Russia, and we've got a great cruise with P&O Cruise as well, heading away to the Canary Islands. So do stick around for the next half an hour. We've got some unmissable deals, and if you want to get in touch with us, it's very simple. This is all you have to do. Well, you can give us a call on 0800 655 6449, and that's if you're calling from the UK. Now, if you're in the Republic of Ireland, it's 1800 80 55 00. And if you're outside the UK, it's 0044 371 222 3331. If you want to text us, all you have to do is text the word cruise, leave a space, and send your message to 60300. And if you're going to text, your standard network rates apply. And you can always email us, studio@visioncruise.co.uk, and it's completely free of charge, and do send us your pictures. If you want to interact with us on social media, we're on Facebook, Vision Cruise UK. Just look for us on there. Remember to like our page. And you can follow us on Twitter as well. It's VisionCruise_UK. And remember to share your pictures with us on Facebook and Twitter, because we do like to see those. And if you've missed any of our programmes, you can catch up with them again on demand whenever you want, 24 hours a day, by heading over to YouTube. Just search for youtube.com/Vision Cruise. And by subscribing to the channel, you find out all of the information as soon as it happens. It's as simple as that, and do check out our Facebook page as well, because if you're wondering where John is this week, he's on a cruise and he's got some live videos every day to tell you where he is in the world and what he's been up to, so you don't want to miss out on any of those. So we're going to start off with our first cruise this Thursday evening, and we're cruising with P&O Cruises, and we're on board Aurora. We're cruising the Canary Islands and Madeira here on board Aurora. This is a 14-night holiday heading away in November this year. Now, the Aurora is a classic cruise ship with P&O Cruise. You can see the atrium of the ship there, which is really the heartbeat of the ship. Out on top deck, you'll find plenty of places to relax and soak up some of that Canary Island sunshine. There is a gym that's included in the price of your holiday. There's a retractable roof on top deck. There's 5 different dining venues on board Aurora for you to enjoy. There's 10 places where you can get a drink on board as well. There are shopping opportunities, whether you want to buy a new shirt for the formal evening, or maybe you've forgotten something, or stock up with some souvenirs for people back home. You'll find that on board. Now, there's usually around 2 formal evenings a week, so you'll probably get 4 formal evenings on this particular cruise holiday, and this is when you can dress up in all of your finery and your cocktail dresses, ladies, and your bow ties, gentlemen, and you can head to the main restaurant with a gala dinner on that evening. But if you don't want to dress up, you don't have to. You could head to the buffet option on board. You could have room service if you want to, and you can explore all what the ship has to offer. There's an impressive spa and theatre as well. You can maybe have a meal in the glass house one evening if you wanted to do that. So we're heading away here on Aurora. This is Canary Islands and Madeira on the 22nd of November this year for 14 nights. Now, we're cruising in and out of Southampton, so there's no one weighing any cases saying you're restricted to a certain amount. You can take with you as many cases as you want. We'll cruise out to Southampton, we'll have a couple of days at sea, and our first port of call will be Lisbon. Now, we're going to with a cruise into Lisbon as well. Itself, you'll pass the Belém Tower, which is impressive. You can go and have a walk around the markets in Lisbon. There'll be the Christmas markets here as well. Then on to Madeira is our next port of call. Known as the Garden Islands, it is awash with colour and the breathtaking display of subtropical plants and flowers. Then we're going to be cruising you on to La Gomera is our next port of call here. Do go and explore the capital, Santa Cruz here. You can take a leisurely walk around to go and explore the old colonial port. Then we're on to Fuerteventura is our next port of call. You can go and top up your tan here as well in time for the festive period, and do go and have a walk on the many excellent beaches. Then we're on to Ceuta is our next port of call here. You've got the palm-lined streets with its tapas bars here if you're feeling peckish. You've got the 15th century cathedral as well, which is well worth a visit. Then we are on to La Coruña. This is our final port of call with its markets, shopping and its old working lighthouse there as well. Then we're going to be cruising you back to Southampton. This is a 14-night holiday that's heading away on the 22nd of November this year. And look at this price here, from just £939 per person, which includes full board when you're on the cruise, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks throughout the day. All of your entertainment is included, the use of the facilities on top deck, the swimming pools, hot tubs, and also the gym as well. All that for £939 per person. If you want to get yourself on board, it's 0800 655 6449. Let's have a reminder of the details of this offer on board Aurora with P&O Cruises. We're going to be cruising the Canary Islands and Madeira on the 22nd of November this year for 14 nights. Cruising out of Southampton, we're going to cruise into Lisbon is our first port of call. Then we're off to Madeira and known as the Garden Island there. Then we're off to La Gomera. Then we're off to Fuerteventura. We're actually docked into Puerto del Rosario. Then we're going to go to Ceuta, and our final destination will be La Coruña, and then we are back to Southampton. 14 nights on board of P&O Cruising, traditional British cruising, from £939 per person. Now that's based on an inside stateroom. If you wanted to upgrade to an ocean view or a balcony, all you have to do is give us a call on that number at the bottom of the screen here at Vision Cruise. It's 0800 655 6449, and we can get you on board Aurora, or if you want more information, you can find that by heading along to our website at visioncruise.co.uk. So should we move on to our first quick pick, our top pick of the day, and this is with Norwegian Cruise Line, and we're on board the Norwegian Epic, taking you here around the Mediterranean on the 15th of October this year for 7 nights. This is premium all-inclusive. We're going to be flying you from London Gatwick out to Barcelona. That's where we'll join the Norwegian Epic. We're going to visit Naples, Civitavecchia for Rome, Livorno. We go to Florence or Pisa. Then we're off to Cannes. Then we're off to Palma, Mallorca, back to Barcelona, and then flying you back to the UK. All this for just £1,119 per person. This is a Vision Value holiday, which means we've included your flights and your overseas transfers, 7 nights on board the Norwegian Epic, and premium all-inclusive, which means your drinks are all taken care of. You could be enjoying that drink on top deck, or your tips, your gratuities, they're all taken care of. The food is included as well. There are some specialty dining options, but a number of the restaurants are included in the price of your holiday. So this is like an all-inclusive cruise. You can step on board without a penny in your pocket. Now, if you can't do this date, you want other dates we can do, give us a call and we'll quote you separately on 0800 655 6449, and we can get you on board the Norwegian Epic. So let's move on to our next featured cruise this time round, and we're with Princess Cruises, and we're on board the Sapphire Princess. Now, this is a cruise heading around Scandinavia at the half-term holidays. Now, it may change depending on your area. Do check your local region to see if this is half-term, but it is in the majority of areas. Now, out on top deck with Princess Cruises, there are plenty of places to sit down and relax, the sports courts and things like that. If you want to keep in touch with people back home, there is an internet centre on board. Prices, it is chargeable to use the internet. If you want to keep in touch with people, that's the way to do it. Now, there's different dining options for you on board. There's the main restaurant, which is a la carte, waiter service every evening. There's a buffet. If you fancy having steak and chips one evening, you can have that. There is the variation of the different dishes as well. We bring in local dishes to the areas that we're visiting. And with a cruise holiday, it's all about trying something new for the first time, because you've got a great menu to choose from. You can pick something, and you know, if you take a bite of it and you think, oh, no, I'm not sure it's for me, you can order something else as well, because the food is included in the price. Wonderful theatres with great shows every single evening of your cruise holiday. Accommodation, this is an inside. You've got ocean views that you can be enjoying here as well. There are things like balconies, there's mini suites, and there's full suites as well. This price is based, that we've quoted you here, this is on a balcony stateroom, so you're going to get your own balcony, whereas you're cruising around Scandinavia. Wow, isn't this a great price? And we've included something else as well. I'll tell you more about that a little bit later on. So this is a Sapphire Princess. We're talking 5-star cruising with Princess Cruises, and this is Scandinavia at half term. We're going to be cruising on the 26th of May next year for 7 nights out of Southampton, and our first port of call will be Zeebrugge. Here you could choose to go to Bruges for the day and maybe pick up some chocolates for people back home. You can take a canal cruise of Bruges or Ghent if you want to go there for the day as well. Then we're on to Copenhagen is our next port of call. We're going to be overnighting in Copenhagen, so you must go and see the Little Mermaid statue. And I was surprised how small she was. Known as the Venice of the North, you've got Tivoli Gardens you can take a trip to. If you want some adventure, you can head there. The kids will love Tivoli Gardens. Then we're on to our next port of call. We're on to Helsingborg. Here you've got the medieval castle with its gardens. You can have a look round. Also have a look around the harbour itself. Then we're going to be cruising you on to Oslo, which is our final destination here. It's Norway's capital. You can go to the Viking Museum and then marvel at Thor Heyerdahl's grass boats at the Kon-Tiki exhibit. That's well worth a visit. Then we are going to be cruising you back to Southampton. Now, this is a 7-night holiday heading away on the 26th of May next year. And look at this price here, from £999 per person. Remember, this is 5-star cruising. This isn't for an inside, it's not an ocean view. This is for a balcony price on board. £999 per person for a balcony price. Now, this price is based on 2 adults sharing a stateroom. If you want to take the kids with you, give us a call and we will quote you separately on that one. We've included that free upgrade from an ocean view to a balcony. Plus, because we want you to have a great holiday here at Vision Cruise, we're going to be including some onboard spending money, yes. We've got an exclusive $75 per stateroom onboard credit, which you won't find anywhere else. Now, what are you going to spend that on? You could spend that on shopping, you could spend that on excursions, drinks, maybe pampering in the Lotus Spa. An exclusive $75 per stateroom onboard credit, a balcony stateroom for £999 per person. And do you know what? Seeing as it's you and seeing as it's Thursday, if you ask for the case of wine on this particular holiday, we will send you a case of wine as well. 0800 655 6449. Let's have a reminder of the details of this offer with Princess Cruises on board the Sapphire Princess. We're going here around Scandinavia. This is on the 26th of May for 7 nights. Cruising out to Southampton, we're off to Zeebrugge, then we're off to Copenhagen is our next port of call, where we're going to be overnighting you in port. Then we're off to Helsingborg. Then we're going to be cruising you to our next port of call. It's on to Oslo. Then we're going to be cruising you back to Southampton, and that sadly is where the cruise is going to end. Now, all that for £999 per person. This is for a balcony stateroom. We've included that free upgrade from an ocean view to a balcony, and exclusively $75 per stateroom onboard credit is going to be yours from us here at Vision Cruise. Now, if you ask for the case of wine, we will give you a case of wine as well. 0800 655 6449, and that will get you on board this amazing cruise deal on board the Sapphire Princess. And if you want the prices for the kids, give us a call and we will quote you separately on those as well. The kids will have a great time on the cruise and they'll have a great time in the ports that we're visiting. 0800 655 6449. But right now, it's time, you know it's time for it, it's time for our deal of the day. I love this time. It's the deal of the day. What a great deal this is. We're cruising with MSC Cruises. This is Northern Europe, and we're on board the MSC Preziosa. We're heading away on the 4th of October this year for 7 nights. Cruising out to Southampton, we're off to Zeebrugge. Then we're off to Amsterdam, where we're going to be overnighting in port. Hamburg is our next destination, and the cruising to Hamburg as well through the canal there is fantastic. Then we're going to be cruising you to Le Havre, where you can go to Paris for the day, and then back to Southampton. This price here of £599 per person. This is for a balcony stateroom and it's limited availability for a short period only. If you want to get on board at this price, give us a call now on that number 0800 655 6449. I can't guarantee how long this price is going to last for. There is extremely limited availability. So if you do want to get on board and take advantage of this great deal, all you have to do is pick up the phone and give us a call here now at Vision Cruise on 0800 655 6449. So we're going to move on to our next featured cruise now, and this is a real great holiday. It's a Far East Explorer with Royal Caribbean International. It's a cruise and it's a stay as well. Now, for the cruise element, we're going to be on board the Mariner of the Seas with Royal Caribbean International, and this gives you a great flavour of what you can experience with Royal Caribbean. On the top deck, you know, you'll never be sat there thinking, I'm going to be bored. There's always something to do, whether you want to go rock climbing, whether you want to go and play mini golf, whether you want to play on the sports court, Now, facilities vary depending on ship, but this gives you a great flavour of some of the fun and activities that you can be doing whilst on a Royal Caribbean International holiday. And if you are cruising with the family, they will have great fun on board, whether that be the kids, whether that be the young adults, whether that be cruising with the grandparents or cruising with friends. There's always something to do for everyone, no matter what age you are. There is the pool bar if you want to keep refreshed whilst you're on your holiday. There are areas like the solarium on board, there's hot tubs, there's swimming pools. Here's a solarium bar you can see here, which is a covered area, which is great to just relax. And the weather in the Far East at this time of year is going to be great. Now, if you've maybe overindulged in some of those calories, you can head to the gym on board, and that's open throughout the day, where you can enjoy a relaxing, a massage if you want to in the spa area itself. But the gym, there's all the treadmills and the workout bikes and things like that. Now, when it comes to dining on board with Royal Caribbean International, there's everything you could possibly want to, from juicy steak to fresh sushi. You've got all American hamburgers, to the rustic Italian cuisine, and everything you could possibly want in between as well, served in the main dining room and served in the speciality dining rooms as well on board the Mariner of the Seas. Now, if you do have a dietary requirement, maybe you're vegetarian or gluten-free, all you have to do is just let us know and we can sort that out for you. But if you fancied, you go away and you just want steak and chips every evening or chicken and chips every evening, you can have that. It's your holiday. You want to enjoy it your way. You're not regimented to having a certain meal that you don't want. Just let us know and we can sort it out for you. There is the buffet option as well if you want to head there every evening. There's great buffet options for you, and there's all the wine bars, the lounges, the bars, the shopping opportunities, the fun, the activities, the games, the entertainment, everything you could possibly want on this cruise holiday. There's the lounge on board where you can pop here for some live entertainment. There's the theatre that will show a main show every evening like this, and the Broadway-style West End performances on board. And it shows that you'll know and shows that you'll love. There's guest entertainers that come on board. There's comfortable, wonderful accommodation here that you could be enjoying. This price is based on an inside. The pictures you're seeing, this is for balcony. If you wanted to upgrade for a balcony, give us a call and we will quote you separately on 0800 655 6449. If you're cruising with the young kids as well, there's all sorts of entertainment for them to enjoy with the main kids clubs on board. So they'll be having activities there whilst you can be chilling out around the ship. Now, this holiday is really is a Far East Explorer. It's a cruise, and we're going to give you a stay at the end of your holiday. We're going to be going away on the Mariner of the Seas. This is on the 20th of February next year for 16 nights. We're going to start off by flying you from the UK. We've picked London Heathrow as your airport, but we can do regional departures. Give us a call and we'll quote you separately. We're going to fly you out to Singapore. Now, when you get to Singapore, we're going to give you a 3-night stay in Singapore. This is at the Holiday Inn Atrium on a room-only basis, so you can taste Singapore's mouth-watering cuisine influenced by the flavours of Malaysia, China and India. You can visit the stunning botanical gardens and the National Orchid Garden as well, and the exotic bird park as well. Then after that, we've included your transfers down to the ship, and that's where you're going to get on board the Mariner of the Seas. We're going to cruise out of Singapore, and our first destination will be Port Klang. Now here, it's in bustling Kuala Lumpur, less than an hour away from Port Klang. You can head there for the day if you want to, with its mouth-watering Chinese and Indian food there, the local markets, the food stalls and the restaurants. Look at this picture of Penang, isn't it beautiful? Then we're on to our next destination here. You can go to the exotic tropical spice garden. You can go and visit one of the beaches here and the tropical butterfly farm as well. Then we're on to our next port of call. Here they've got idyllic beaches in Phuket. You've got the turquoise waters that make it perfect for swimming, sailing, diving and snorkeling. Then we're on to Singapore, is our final port of call, and that's where we're going to be taking you off the ship. We're going to be flying you to Bali. This is when we've got our 6-night stay at the Wisnu Sedua included for you. This is on a room-only basis in Bali, so you have plenty of time for you to go and visit the aquatic world, take a sunset dinner cruise, the Bali Zoo, see the sacred temple sites, explore the handicraft markets as well. You get 6 nights there in Bali, and then we're going to be cruising you. We're going to be flying you, back to the UK. So this is an amazing holiday, isn't it? We've got fares from £1,579 per person. It's a Vision Choice holiday, which means we've included your flight and your overseas transfers. They're all included in this particular price. We've got a 3-night stay at the Holiday Inn Atrium in Singapore on a room-only basis. We've then got a 5-night cruise on board the the Mariner of the Seas. We're then going to be flying you all the way to Bali, where we'll get a 6-night stay at the Wizz Nusa Dua on a room-only basis, and all that's packaged up for you at a great Vision Choice price. You cannot buy this holiday anywhere else. It is exclusive to us here at Vision Cruise, and if you ask for the case of wine, we'll send you a case of wine as well. Should we have a reminder of the details of this offer? It's Singapore and the Bali, with an amazing Vision Choice holiday that you can't buy anywhere else. Now, we're going to start off on the 20th of February. It's a 16-night holiday. We're going to fly you from London Heathrow out to Singapore, where you'll get a 3-night stay at the Holiday Inn Atrium on a room-only basis. We're then going to be giving you a 5-night cruise on the Mariner of the Seas, cruising from Singapore. We're off to Port Klang, then Penang, Phuket, and then we're into Singapore, and then we're going to be flying you. We've included that flight to Bali, where you'll get 6 whole nights at the Wizz Nusa Dua. Plenty of time for you to go and explore what Bali has to offer. This is on a room-only basis, and then we'll be flying you back to the UK. All your flights, all your overseas transfers, £1,579 per person, which is a Vision Choice holiday. If you ask for that case of wine, we'll send you a case of wine as well here at Vision Cruise. 0800 655 6449, and we can get you on board this particular offer. Now, we'll also enrol you into Vision Plus, which is our own loyalty scheme, and with that particular one, you'll also be enrolled into the Crown and Anchor with Royal Caribbean International. It's combinable with the Cruise Line loyalty programme. Should we have a look at more details on Vision Plus?
As soon as you book your first cruise with Vision Cruise, you benefit from our Vision Plus loyalty program. You receive your exclusive Vision Plus Bronze membership card, advanced notifications of cruise on-sale dates, discounted shore excursions, and port parking, plus free tickets to cruise events. Once you've made 3 bookings, you'll receive your exclusive Silver membership card, Vision Cruise lanyard, and invitations to attend members-only cruise evenings and coffee mornings. At 5 bookings, you'll receive your exclusive Gold membership card, Vision Cruise pin badge, and backpack, and priority phone line to beat the queues. With 9 bookings, you'll become a Diamond member, receiving an exclusive Diamond membership card, access to the VIP area at cruise events, a Vision Cruise power bank, and an exclusive studio tour. Finally, with 12 or more bookings, you'll become a Platinum member. You'll receive your Platinum membership card, your Welcome to Platinum pack, umbrella, ship visits, and launch invitations. It really does pay when you book with Vision Cruise.
Yes, it does, and there's so many benefits. And that studio tour as well, if you do more bookings, maybe you could come and join me in the studio and watch some of our programmes being made. So we're going to move on to our final feature cruise now, and this is with Celebrity Cruises, premium modern luxury cruising, and we're on board the Celebrity Silhouette. Now, the Celebrity Silhouette is a great ship. I've cruised on board the Celebrity Silhouette before, and this is the Lawn Club on top deck with its real grass. Now, there's private cabana areas if you just want to chill out and relax when you're there. If you just want to sit on one of the hammocks, you can do as well. If you fancy having a picnic on top deck, you can do on the Lawn Club. Now, there's the many hot tubs, there's the pools, plenty of places to sit down. This is a complimentary towel service. It's not people reserving their sun lounges. We've got a complimentary towel service there, which is available in certain parts of the ship. Now, throughout the ship, there's other areas you can sit down and relax, maybe have an alfresco bite to eat. This is the indoor area here, which you'll find a swimming pool, a couple of hot tubs, and you'll find a bar as well to keep you fresh. Doesn't it look lovely? I'd really like to have a dive in that pool right now. Now, we've got the buffet option for you on board, with everything you could possibly want. I've tried one of those, ham, some of that, and that's the great thing about a buffet. You can help yourself to what you want on board, and if you do overindulge, there is the gym as well for you to visit. Now, the speciality dining, where you can order from things like tablet devices, cuisine, where you can have little bites. It's like tapas in here as well. You can have little bites to eat. Now, this is the main restaurant on board with its impressive wine tower there as well, and there's always someone on hand to tell you what wine will complement your meal, so you can enjoy a great drink as we're cruising around Scandinavia and Russia. And what a great part of the world to go to as well. There's all sorts of different bars and lounges to tempt you into the evening. There's always something going on around the ship, not everyone congregating to the one place. There's a choice of places you can go to, and you get to know the barman there as well. He'll know how you like your drink. You'll get to know the waitress. She'll know what you like to drink as well, and that's what cruising is all about. It's making friends with your fellow travellers and the crew on board as well. There's the Hideaway. You can just tuck yourself away here with a book and a fresh coffee from the coffee machine that's just to the left on here. The glass lifts will lead you to the heart of the ship. There's also the ice-topped bars as well. What great fun this looks like, doesn't it, when they're making the cocktails in front of your very eyes. So this is the Celebrity Silhouette. We're going here around Scandinavia and Russia on the 23rd of June for 14 nights. Look at this price here. Cruising out to Southampton, and our first port of call is Zeebrugge. Now here you could choose to go to Bruges for the day. Do go and take a horse-drawn carriage around the cobblestone streets, which is great fun, and the markets in Bruges itself if you want to head there for the day. Then we're on to Copenhagen. Wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen is our next port of call here. Do go and grab a bicycle and take a ride around the city itself, which is great fun to go and do that. Then we're on to Stockholm is our next port of call. You've got more than 50 scenic bridges here, making it easy to explore. We're going to be overnighting in port here in Stockholm, so there's ample time to go and explore what Stockholm has to offer. You could go and have a look around, head back on board for a spot of evening meal, and then go off and go and explore what Stockholm has to offer. And then you've got another day waiting for you. Then we're off to Tallinn in Estonia is our next port of call, with all the old walled cities and the cobblestone street and the tiny galleries as well. Then we're going to be cruising you on to St. Petersburg in Russia. Now here you've got plenty of time to go and explore what St. Petersburg has to offer. Maybe go and enjoy an evening performance somewhere. You've got all the historical buildings here as well. You could take day trips into the countryside itself if you wanted to go and do that. After that overnight in port in St. Petersburg, we're then going to be cruising on to Warnemünde. This is the port for Berlin, where you can go and see all the windmills, go and wine taste as well. Then we're going to be cruising you back to Southampton. Now this is an inside room from £1,199 per person. Ask for the case of wine and I will send you a case of wine. Let's have a reminder of the details of this offer with Vision Cruise. This is a great deal, isn't it? We're cruising with Celebrity Cruises on board the Celebrity Silhouette, going away on the 23rd of June for 14 nights. Cruising out to Southampton, we're off to some lovely ports of call on this one, aren't we? We're going to Zeebrugge for Bruges, then it's off to Copenhagen, Stockholm, where we're overnighting in port, Tallinn in Estonia, St. Petersburg in Russia, and then we're off to Warnemünde in Germany. Every single port of call here, we've got 6 ports of call, 6 different countries. How educational this one, isn't it? If you want to take the grandkids with you, think of the culture that you're going to be getting to know, the architecture of all the cities and the buildings. £1,199 per person is a great value price for this cruise holiday. We'll enrol you into Vision Plus, which is our loyalty scheme, and if you ask for a case of wine at the time of booking on this particular cruise, we'll give you a case of wine as well. 0800 655 6449 if you want to get on board that one. It's now time for our quick picks. Now we're going to start off on our first one. This is Authentic Andalusia with Fred Olsen Cruise Lines on board Braemar. Now this is the cruise ship that John's on at the moment. He won't be on this itinerary, so don't worry about that. It's the 10th of November for 13 nights. Cruising out of Southampton, we're off to Lisbon, then we're off to our next port of call, we're off to Portimao, Seville, we're overnight in port, then we're going to cruise the Guadalquivir River, off to Malaga is our next port of call, then we're off to Ceuta, then we're off to Vigo, back to Southampton. £899 per person is for an inside. If you wanted to upgrade to an ocean view, it's just £12 per person per day. 0800 655 6449. Then with Royal Caribbean International on the Navigator of the Seas, Northern Europe is our itinerary. We're heading away here on the 13th of October this year for 9 nights. Cruising out to Southampton, we've got Cherbourg, Le Havre for Paris, Oslo where we'll overnight in port, Amsterdam, Zeebrugge for Bruges, back to Southampton. £699 per person. That is for an inside stateroom. If you wanted to upgrade to an ocean view, we'll give you an upgrade to a balcony, but give us a call for that one. We'll quote you separately, but this price on screen is for an inside stateroom. 0800 655 6449. Now we're voyaging with Cunard on board the Queen Elizabeth. We're off to the Canaries on the 11th of December for 12 nights. Cruising out to Southampton, we're off to Madeira, La Palma, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Lisbon, and then back to Southampton. What a great cruise in the run up to Christmas, isn't it? All that for just £849 per person. We'll have the Christmas market set up as we're going to Lisbon. The ship will be dressed for Christmas as well. And there's no luggage restrictions on that one as well, so if you want to do your Christmas shopping on that one, you can do it. 0800 655 6449, 12 nights for £849 per person for voyaging with Cunard. I quite like the look at that one myself. Now, coming up next, we've got a few offers with Norwegian Cruise Line. At 7 o'clock, it's Rocky Mountaineer. We're combining a trip on the Rocky Mountaineer cruises. 7:30 P&O Cruises. 8 o'clock, we've got Royal Caribbean International. I'll be back this time tomorrow with more incredible deals from Vision Cruise. Until then, enjoy your evening.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.